93. I think it's been like 5-6 days on the cut. I started at 96 or something like that in the mornings. I was like really heavy. I was getting up to the heaviest I was in the evening. I remember being like 98 point something. Like I was like, maybe I'll hit 100 kilos. But then, you know, I literally, like I told you, it was just like the face. I kid you not, my face was like out here and out here, because as I gain weight, the places where I gain most weight is always like my face and like my lower back, waist area. Like I'm pretty fortunate because my abs always stay in like relatively good shape. It's just like my waist size gets bigger and my face gets bigger, but my waist gets bigger because in like the lower back region, it just like expands in size. And if I go to the side and try and hit like an aesthetic pose, my waist is like 3 times as big, even though I still have abs and I still have obliques. My waist is huge. Does that make sense? It's just like, I've got fortunate fat storage, but at the same time, as I bulk, everybody still looks like crap, you know what I'm saying? I got some Velcro and I got some pens because, not sure if I told you last video, but I'll be getting a whiteboard. I'm getting a whiteboard because I'm the type of guy that just, I can put stuff off. I can put stuff off really well, okay? What happens is like, I have something in mind, I know I need to do something, and I just get distracted. And I get distracted, and I get distracted, and I forget, and I can put stuff off for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, okay? So the idea is, I'm gonna get a whiteboard, I'm gonna put stuff that I need to do urgently on it, and then I'm gonna have it sitting on top of my desk. So if my monitors are here and I'm sitting at my desk, I'm gonna have the whiteboard right here. And that way, I have a constant reminder of the stuff I need to do. And if I have a constant reminder of the stuff I need to do, if it's just looming and glooming over my head, I'm gonna be able to do it. So that's how I'm gonna be able to stay productive, do everything I need to do. Because like I said, I've been slacking on stuff and it really just doesn't make me happy to know that I've been slacking on stuff. So I'm gonna fix my stuff up. I'll see you in a sec. So the way this cut works is like, I'm trying to eat anywhere between like 3,400 and 3,200 calories. However, if there are days where I feel like I'm not hungry, I don't feel like, there's no need to eat all those calories, right? If I can expedite the process of cutting, I will. So yesterday, I had 2,800 calories, which was crazy, right? I was like, how am I not hungry? And that's sort of the calories I was having last cut, like at the end of my cut, when I was like 85 kilos and doing cardio and stuff, so it's doable. But I tried to keep my breakfast as like good as possible, because obviously it's my pre-workout meal as well. So for breakfast, I have 3 bagel thins, 10 grams of Nutella each, so I've got like 30 grams of Nutella, 3 bagel thins, and then I got bacon rashers in the oven, turkey bacon rashers in the air fryer. So I tried to keep that as good as possible, and it's sort of also like having a normal breakfast makes me feel like I'm not cutting as much. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I can wake up and have a normal breakfast like a normal human, and I feel alright. And then I go to the gym and I've got plenty of energy. So, gonna eat this up. Don't know what's going on. The weather's terrible as well. Look, it's like grey. Not happy about that. Alright, I'm gonna eat this up. I've got a push day today, and I'm a little bit worried because the last push day I had was the day that I got ill, and it was unbeknownst to me, unbeknown to me, I was ill, and I went into the gym, I was like, what the hell is going on? I can't really swear too much. What is going on? Because I was just warming up and I was like, I feel like crap. I do not feel strong whatsoever. And it turns out I was ill that day, and it was the day that I was like, today is probably the last day of my bulk, and I was like, I want to hit 190 again because I didn't record the first time. I was like, let's just hit 190, maybe 192. And I was warming up, I hit 160, and I was like, everything feels terrible. My joints feel like crap, nothing feels right. So I was like, all right, whatever. But yeah, I was ill, so I'm just a little bit like apprehensive today. At least today is like a high volume day, so the weights are like relatively light, so whatever it ends up being, it ends up being. But goddamn, if that last push day didn't put like some sort of weird mentality in my head that like stuff just isn't right. Praying that everything feels right today, you know? I'm feeling better, I think, because my nose isn't as stuffed and I'm not coughing as much, I'm not sneezing as much, but I can't honestly say that I'm feeling back to 100% yet, which is just annoying. I want this illness to go away. Why does it even have to exist? Why does it even have to exist? I just want to live and be fine and just feel good. And then all of a sudden I'm just like, ill. All right, cool. By the way, my beard is a little bit strange, so what I do is I brush it. I've got this real thick like brush to brush my beard down, because the way my beard is like, it's like the same hair as it is on my head, so it sort of like curls and sticks out and looks weird, so I do that. But I think I need to get myself some beard oil because it doesn't really stay down perfectly, as you can see. Let me turn to the side. See, they sort of stick out. I don't know if you can catch it on camera, but there's hairs that are sticking out, and I tried to brush them down, but I think with a bit of beard oil, what it's going to do is, because it's going to moisturize it a little bit, and then it's going to keep it down because it will be like oiled up. So hopefully that's going to be the case. Scoop of Overdrive. Oh yeah, by the way, with Overdrive, I just spoke to the manufacturer a couple days ago, and I said, let's get going, mate. We're gonna put an order in. I'm gonna pay in a few days, so we're gonna have Overdrive in about... Nope, he said we'll be able to fit it in next month, which means it'll be sooner than that, so that's really good. We actually have it quite well because most people manufacture their stuff overseas in China and stuff like that. It's obviously cheaper to do it that way, but I was like, I'll have it in the UK. There's loads of benefits to having it done in the UK because when it's domestic, it's just quicker. There's just better like communication with the people because the person I talk to is actually just an English bloke. His name's Paul, so it's just better that way. And you can't get away with anything shady in the UK. Like there's so many laws and regulations here in the UK, for good and for worse. But basically, Overdrive is going to be coming in about a month and a bit, so I'm going to open up the website and stuff soon. All right. In the meantime, you save your pennies, so then when it does come out, you can buy some. I take it every day. Still have ever since I got it. So I'll see you at the gym, by the way, because it is raining really badly outside, so I can't take the camera with me outside. So I'll see you at the gymnasium. Let's go. Hello from the gymnasium. A little bit apprehensive going into today's session. I told you, I'm like a little bit, just from the last session, I've got like a massive weight on my shoulders. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna have a good bench session. Went in and obviously I had to walk to the gym, so that's already not optimal. Came in with like the biggest calf pump. It's like, how does it make any sense? Then I'm like, I don't weigh like 200 kilos and I walk for like 5 minutes, I've got calf pump. Anyhow, warming up here, felt okay, that was the last warm up. And then I went for 165, this is meant to be a top set of 5. I've done 167 as my best. And it felt like I made myself set up too far back by accident. So I pushed myself up on the bench and I was too far behind the bench and I was like trying to press, but I was like, if I lock out right now, I'm gonna bang the J hooks. And I was just like, the whole set was playing on mine, but it moved really well. Then I moved on, because that wasn't a PR, I tried to hit a PR on my back off. So I did 4 sets of 12 with 130 kilos, which is a PR, which I'm really happy about. Gassed about that. My chest and triceps are completely screwed. And then something new, because I've been doing dumbbell shoulder press, and I've come to a point where I've done the 47 kilo dumbbells for like a set of 18, whatever it was, I think that's my best. And it gets to a point where I need to do multiple sets of like really heavy dumbbells, and kicking them up is like most of the effort. If I could just have them and unrack it would be great, but because I have to kick them up, it's just really annoying. So I tried this hammer strength machine, and I've got what, 45 kilos there. I know I'm using like all the plates on the world, I literally don't care, I just put them on. I was like, this is 45 kilos. Feels great, and I don't have to do the setup where I throw stuff up and whatever, so that's good. Did about 4 sets of that. Feels really good on my shoulders, feels pretty good on my elbows, feels sturdy, just feels like I'm just destroying my shoulders, which is exactly what you want from a shoulder exercise, minus the stupid kick up, which is great. It's exactly what I was looking for. So I'm gonna try and get like as much as I can on that. Goal is probably like 3 plates, so like 60 kilos a side for sets of 10. Sounds doable eventually. Chest flies, really good, by the way. I've like fallen in love with these chest flies. I've tried cable whips before and it didn't feel as good as a pec deck. I don't know why it is, but that pec deck just seems to just destroy my pec from the stretch all the way to the contraction. With the lateral raises, I did like set to 20. At this point, I was getting a bit burnt out, so I was just sort of like pushing whatever I could. It's really difficult for me to get a pump. I got a chest pump, but like everything else was sort of just like, it must be because I'm ill. My pumps are just like mediocre. And then the tricep extensions, I'm back to using this little rope that I've got from Gym Pin. It's like an extra long rope, but it allows your arms to actually have like a decently long range of motion and free movement. So you can really extend, you can really get your tricep stretched and really extend as well, because the normal ropes are usually too short. But that's the session, it was really good. Post-workout meal, looking like follows: 2 bagel thins with a little bit of salt, because I find that putting a little bit of salt on the bagels makes them taste a lot nicer. We've got 4 medium eggs. I should be having like a better meal than this. Like, by no means, it was just a bad meal to have. It's just got a little bit of fat, right? It's just unnecessary after training, but do you know what is necessary after training? Not starving and feeling good and eating what you want. So these eggs have been cooked perfectly. I'm gassed. I'm gonna have this. What I am gonna do is sit here, watch a little bit of YouTube, potentially talk to my friend for a little bit. I'll talk to you guys when something interesting is happening, but this is gonna be busting. I'm so hungry today, I have no idea why. Well, In a bit. Bro, look what came. I got my whiteboard. Finally. It was meant to be today. It just took ages. Usually stuff's here like in the morning, but I got my whiteboard. Let me open this bad boy up. For some reason, by the way, ever since I started lifting, I'm extremely prone to cramps. And before you tell me, I've tried potassium, I've tried sodium, I'm extremely hydrated at all times. It's just must be some sort of genetic predisposition. Or maybe I literally train so hard that I get cramps. But I get cramps every push day. And I get cramps every so often on pull days. But push days especially, like my chest, extremely prone to cramps. And my triceps, extremely prone to cramps. I literally, there's a great likelihood that I'm doing way too much when I train. And I'm a beast. Or I'm just genetically cursed and I just get cramps. But yeah, if I cramp up in a second and I start screaming for no reason, you know why. So in our apartment, if you screw stuff into the wall, they'll literally knock you out. I bought some Velcro. So the plan is use Velcro to stick this up on the wall. This is all that's going on. So it's gonna end up like this. Bosh! Gonna have an absolute classroom in here, mate. Let's go. I've got these Velcro bits. See what they're looking like. This is meant to be a way to get stuff on the wall without drilling, right? This is like industrial Velcro, whatever. Oh, there's two separate strips, okay. There's like a thingy and a receiver. I hope this is gonna be able to hold it up. All right, I'm gonna cut this up real quick. Talk to you in a sec. All right, actually moment of truth. I've got Velcro on the wall and I've got Velcro on the back of this bad boy. You can see it, right? Now, it says it's meant to wait 15 minutes until it like reaches full stickiness or whatever to the wall. So if this falls down, so be it, all right? It hasn't been 15 minutes. I just wanna see if I've like messed up my calculations. Jeez, one sec. Here we go. This is it. Now is the moment it falls. No? Yes? Come on. Let's give it some encouragement. Nah, come on. Now to take it off. Are you kidding me? It came off with the things. Shit. Oh, nah. Oh my god. And, not only that, along with the on the back of the thing. Put this back on real quick. Where was it? I made a mark on the wall somewhere. It was very faint though. I don't know if there's like the right way to do it and a bad way to do it, as in, oh, that's really me off, by the way. Look at that. There's like, that's the back of the whiteboard, right? Just took it right off with it. Jeez, these are really industrial strength, huh? I just wanted to test it out. Oh, I'm so fuming. What are you meant to do? That's gonna be ruined forever, like, do you know what I mean? Like, that is like, not great. Oh, come on, mate. Don't piss me off. We'll try again, eventually, but for the time being, I'm gonna leave this be, and if not, then I've still got enough Velcro to try it on this side, but for now, I'm just gonna write some stuff down on the board. Wait for that to like, really stick. All right, let me present to you my goals. At the top, very top, don't be lazy. Most important thing. That, to me, is enough to not be lazy, okay? This list doesn't need to be exhaustive because I do a lot of things. I just need to worry about a few. Number one, YouTube, okay? I've been lazy with YouTube, so I need to sort my stuff out. YouTube, don't be lazy on YouTube. Number two, overdrive. That's already on the way because I've already decided, okay? We're gonna order that, we're gonna do our best with that. Number three, Chikara account. This doesn't mean a lot to you, it just means to be worried about my counting, always, okay? And number four, shreds. These are my goals. That's all I need to do. These are my current goals. I'm probably gonna write down, make enough money for a R8. I have enough money for an R8, but make enough money for an R8 so I never have to buy another car ever again. You know what I mean? Like a 2020 R8, 2019 R8. And that's pretty much that for the YouTube video today. My goals are that. I'm gonna stick this up on the wall. Lucy's coming back from the gym soon. Gonna spend some time with her. That's gonna be that. I'll see you guys tomorrow, unless I'm having a rest day. Okay, I keep saying that because I'm due a rest day eventually, but I think I want to do a pool day tomorrow. I think it's gonna be good. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Much love.